There are animals out there in the world that Mother Nature designed just to show us how utterly insignificant we are in the world. From a 5,000-pound sunfish to 6.5 inches of skin-crawling misery, here are 13 animals you never knew existed. The spider crab. The spider crab is the world's largest crab and is considered a delicacy in Japan. Anything is a delicacy in Japan, if you come to think of it. Their leg span is the largest of any arthropod, reaching 18 feet from one claw to the other. They can reach weights of about 42 pounds and can grow up to 16 inches in width. The Japanese call them hakaashigani, or tall legs crab in English. They are the masters of camouflage, using anything they can get their claws on, like sponges, shells, etc. If that doesn't work, they have an armored body. The giant catfish. A giant American catfish was caught by a Thai fisherman in the year 2005. The fish was about 646 pounds and 8 feet in length. To put that in perspective, it weighed almost like a grizzly bear. The fish is actually declining in population, even though it was recorded to be the largest freshwater fish ever caught. Scientists also admitted to the fact that these creatures are very poorly studied due to their scarcity. Giant rabbit. Imagine having to house your pet rabbit in a large dog cage. Imagine you had to provide close to 2,000 carrots a year just to maintain a rabbit. Annette Edward, the owner, seems to not mind all of this, as she houses a 4-foot 5-inch long rabbit named Jeff. This streak of giganticism didn't just come out of the blue. It's actually in its bloodline, as its father, Darius, was once recognized by the Guinness Book of Records for being the largest rabbit in its time. That is, until Jeff took over. Jeff also has a daughter, who experts speculate would outgrow the both of them, so let's just see how it goes. Enjoy the cuteness while it lasts, my beloved viewers. You're about to see something that will give you goosebumps. Giant jellyfish. Underwater cameraman and biologist Lizzie Dolly and Dan Abbott were doing their jobs in the coast of England in the year 2019 when they spotted an extremely huge jellyfish that even appeared to be bigger than Lizzie herself. She was actually completing #WildOceanWeek, a social media activity, when she bumped into this monstrosity. What a way to end the week, if you ask me. Creatures of this species can grow to be about 16 inches, but what puts this one on the list is the fact that it grew to about 35 inches. Giant Titan longhorn beetle. You should probably look away if you're really scared of bugs. I mean, what would you do if you were looking at your shoes under your bed and then bump into this? Let us know in the comment section below. Titan longhorn beetles are one of the largest beetles in the world and can grow up to 6.5 inches in length. That's a whole lot of bug for just one can of bug spray. They can be found in the rainforest of South America in Colombia, Peru, Venezuela, and north-central Brazil. Like I said, they're not the biggest, but one of the biggest. That title goes to the Hercules beetle. However, the Titan longhorn beetle has a bigger and bulkier body, while the Hercules beetle is just longer, since it's being measured from its protruded horns. When attacked by predators, they give off a large hiss, telling them to back off. They also have powerful jaws that can effortlessly snap a pencil in half. It may not be anything compared to the steel-breaking jaws of a crocodile, but in the insect world, it's a very big deal. See? This is the creature I talked about earlier. Feeling any goosebumps already? Giant Percheron stallion. Okay, This one is quite ironic. Not the fact that it's a horse, but the fact that its name is Moose. This horse is actually a star due to the fact that it has won a lot of championships throughout Canada and the United States. The owner said he called him Moose because it just kept growing and was actually very huge, even as a baby. He also went ahead to say that when it comes to a good competition, Moose was the complete package. Giant crocodile. Crocodiles are already very huge animals, so if you find a giant crocodile, you should rest assured it's going to be an amazing sight indeed. This 18-foot-long crocodile named Brutus actually ate a bull shark, which slingshot it to the headlines. He actually became popular a long time ago because he ate kangaroo meat in the year 2011 on a jumping crocodile tour. His choice of meal 3 years later really stamped his celebrity status. Most ordinary saltwater crocodiles already weigh as much as 2,000 pounds, so you can already guess how much this one would weigh. Giant bull. In the year 2009, a gigantic bull from England named Field Marshal weighed an outstanding 3,689 pounds. This was something to bring a lot of concern because a year ago, it weighed about 300 pounds less. However, the farmer said that the bull was in a great state of health, which was the reason it was growing so fast. The bull is 8 years old, and all that weight isn't actually fat, it's muscle. The farmer didn't want to feed him to be fat and look unhealthy. He wanted it to look fit, so he let it roam free outside rather than keeping it locked inside. The sunfish. We've looked at the biggest freshwater fish in the world, but what about the actual biggest fish on the planet? That award exclusively goes to the mola mola, or sunfish. We aren't going to the blue whale category because they're mammals. Neither are we going to the crocodile category since they're reptiles. You get the idea. They are the biggest and heaviest bony fish on the entire planet. They're known for their huge heads and flat bodies, with typical adults having a fin span of about 8 feet in length and an average weight of about 2,200 pounds. However, in some few cases, they can grow to about 5,100 pounds and have a fin span of close to 14 feet. Even with their enormous size, they can be easily preyed upon by sharks, orcas, or even sea lions. Giant freshwater stingray. The giant freshwater stingray can be as long as 6 feet and weigh up to 1,300 pounds. They're found in the Mekong River. Their population is gradually reducing because people hunt them for meat and sport. They prey on smaller fish, and the females can have up to 4 pups. They aren't typically aggressive, but their sting can be very painful, even known to pierce through bone. Giant pig. Pigs normally weigh around 100 to about 240 pounds, but this particular pig weighed close to 2,000 pounds. That's a lot of pork. The pig lived in China, where it was well fed and taken care of. Even at that, it was not able to live very long, and unfortunately died after living for just 5 years. The authorities were so proud of the pig's tremendous size that they got the attention of the Guinness Book of Records. Giant vulture. The cinereous vulture is the world's largest bird of prey, with an overall wingspan of about 10 feet, and they also weigh close to 30 pounds. The females are normally larger than the males, and the vultures in general love to keep to themselves. They can be found in both Europe and Asia. Whether or not they're huge, a vulture will always remain a vulture, so they'll prey on carcass. During this activity, They seem to forget their solitary behavior and gather in groups of close to 20 vultures. They have been listed by authorities as a threatened species due to so much pressure on their habitat and the fact that some carcasses are purposely poisoned to kill wild dogs. The Tibetan Mastiff. The Tibetan Mastiff is the most expensive breed of dog in the world and also one of the largest, this one weighing about 286 pounds. Like I said, the dog is the most expensive dog in the world, with one costing as much as $1.5 million. If you have one, you're considered a big shot in China. Their fur is generally red in color, which is the color of good luck in China, and it's believed that owning one could give you a lifetime of good luck and good health. What do you think? If you were rich, would you spend that much money on a dog? Let us know in the comment section below. Which of these giant animals freaked you out the most? Let us know in the comment section below, and if you learned anything new today, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel to be part of our next video. Till then, stay safe, keep exploring, bye-bye.